Hello, and welcome to Romeo and Juliet, Section 2, Lesson 6, The Wedding Scene. Today, you will answer questions about Act 2, Scene 4, and examine the tone that Shakespeare develops within this scene. You will read Act 2, Scenes 5 and 6 to determine how Shakespeare uses the pacing of the plot, as well as imagery, to develop a theme. You will analyze a mentor sentence for structure and meaning, and you will add details to the text theme understanding tool. For this lesson, you will need Romeo and Juliet, the fully dramatized audio edition, the actual text of the play, the text theme understanding tool posted back in Lesson 1-3, and the reading response journal for today's lesson. Before we dive into this lesson, let's look at our culminating writing task prompt. What theme is developed in the last scene of Romeo and Juliet? Choose one film version of the play and discuss what choices the director made when creating a film version of this scene. How do these choices enhance or detract from the themes developed in the play? Here are our learning targets for this lesson. Can you determine how Shakespeare uses pacing as well as imagery to develop a theme within these two scenes? Can you locate details within a scene that develop a theme? You're going to develop your response to the questions to evaluate the effects of Act 2, Scene 4 from Romeo and Juliet that you read for homework. Then you will share your response in your reading response journal to the questions. What is the tone of this scene, and how is the tone developed? As you're answering these questions, I want you to think about the following. How do the author's word choices develop tone, mood, or meaning? You will have 5 minutes to answer these questions in your reading response journal. Now you are going to listen to and follow along with the read aloud of Act 2, Scene 5 from Romeo and Juliet. As you listen and follow along, I want you to consider the reading focus. How would the relationship between Juliet and the nurse be characterized? What lines support this? And speaking of Juliet and the nurse, they are the two characters that are in this scene. As you're reading through this scene, I want you to consider the following. Why does the nurse wait so long to give Juliet information? How does Juliet react to this information? You're going to encounter the word herald, and a herald is someone who back in the Middle Ages and the Renaissance would call out news and information and announcements. You're also going to encounter the word nimble. Nimble means someone who is agile and able to move around easily and quickly. A gymnast would be nimble.